I hope you had a good Easter weekend. I know in the circumstances it was very unusual and not a normal Easter as we know it. The weather perhaps wasn't a normal Easter weather that we're used to, so that was good news. But you were all staying at home, and I wanted to put on record my huge thanks to everybody who stayed at home. And also, if you did go out to our parks to exercise, for using the parks as we've asked you to do, following the social distancing rules, not picnicking, not sunbathing, not using the gym equipment, the play areas. So thanks so much. That means that we can keep the parks open going forward. Also, it was a weekend to celebrate different religious festivals. It was obviously Christian Easter, Jewish Passover, and on Monday we had Sikh Vaisakhi. So huge thank you to everybody for celebrating at home. And by doing so, we know that we're protecting our NHS and saving lives. I'd also like to welcome the Prime Minister's continued recovery from him being discharged from hospital at the weekend. We wish him well. Good news for his family and for the country. You should have also received over the weekend the latest edition of Around Ealing, which was a COVID-19 special. There were various articles in there about social distancing and also about exercising and keeping fit indoors at home. Have a read at those and all the other informative articles that are in that edition. You'll also see that there was a special piece about domestic violence, and we want the message to be loud and clear to those who are suffering domestic violence during this lockdown, that they shouldn't feel unsafe while at home, and that those social isolation rules don't apply to them if they are in that situation. They can leave home and they can get the help that they need. If they need to ring the police on 999, those response services are still there, and the council support services are still there. There's also a social media campaign that I've been involved in, hashtag You Are Not Alone. This involves a heart on your hand, and I hope that people will get involved in that social media campaign to stop domestic violence and support those who are suffering from it. Can I finally end by repeating my thanks to all of you who stayed at home. You're protecting our NHS and you're saving lives.